Yes, indeed. There's no better way to start your day, no better place to be than to be right here, tuning in for Wake Up Nigeria on TVC every single morning.
And we make it a point of duty to explore the different angles of family, of lifestyle, and of course, content. We're going to give you some premium entertainment today. All you need to do is sit back, relax, and view.
Absolutely. A bit of fun here and there. Of course, it's a Friday. Sum it all up. Just make it a wholesome day for you. A very good experience in spite of everything that's happening all over the world. We know. But that's why we're here to help you get out of bed the right way so you can leave all those blues alone and start your weekend. Because it is actually the weekend the right way.
TGIF, baby. The bright side of breakfast has hit your TV. And it's going to help you stay in charge of your day no matter what. Good morning and welcome.
Absolutely welcome. So what are you doing tomorrow? Since after the elections have been postponed, did you have anything you wanted?
Well, yeah. I actually wanted to just chill, you know. But in the end, I feel like the whole month has sort of been slow.
Yeah.
If there was anything you wanted to get done this month, you might want to just do it this weekend and get it over with.
I'm doing shopping tomorrow. I'm going over to the market. I'm going to try the
You're
famous
going to the market?
Yes, with my wife. I've been doing this lately the past 6 months. We'll drive over to a big market, buy everything, retail wholesale price, and then we'll go back home. So we're going to be adventing. New word alert. We're going to be on an adventure tomorrow in the famous Mile 12 market. So if you want to join me, I'll have a desk there where I'll be signing for people.
Oh, wait, so are you the one doing the paying?
No, I'm the one doing the driving.
Actual
just
haggling?
Just the driving.
Okay.
Don't ask for too much. You got me to go already, so hey.
Just shall drop the ATM card. We're fine.
But of course.
Not to worry, it's Friday, and of course we love being here on Fridays. Why?
Because it's
game day!
Yes.
And the game will finally happen this week. We had one planned for last week, but we were pressed on time, so we didn't have the game last week.
Exactly.
But we heard your cries for game day to come back, so we are going to give it to you today. My name is Titilayo.
And of course, my name is Mazino Appeal. You guys remember now to use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC across all our social media platforms. If you want to send in a message, please, we always love to read them, so don't stop.
Yeah, so watching us live is possible as well from anywhere across the world. Just use our mobile app. We have it available for free on Google Play and, of course, iOS.
We're also live right now. If you're on GOTV, that's channel 27, and UHF band 49 if you guys want to see us. And of course, do remember that you can also use the... Oh, you told them about the app already?
Yeah, I told them about the app.
I wasn't listening, sorry.
I haven't mentioned social media yet.
Oh, then there's social media.
Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all of them at TVC Connect.
All right, so let's check out our lineup for a Friday. For a musical performance, we will be joined by Omotola Philip, an up-and-coming artist, popularly known by his stage name, A Lot, or is it A Lot? It's a nice name anyway. Now, he's an Afrobeat R&B artist. He dropped Serere with Flo Diggy in 2018, if you guys remember, and that made waves. Now, he's now set to drop another one titled A Lot Happened.
And from working in the corporate world to becoming an on-screen charm, she emerged one to watch after her big break in an African Magic TV series in 2020. Tracy George is going to be here having a chat.
This is my husband. Ah! Yes. You want to... Me now, I'm a prankster.
Wow. Oh, wow. Now, that's a good way to start your Friday night, isn't it? Oh, wow. That was fun. That was great. Is it true, though? Do you have a high preference for... Did you used to have a high preference for your partners?
Why did you say did you used to?
Because you're married now and your husband's definitely taller than I was at the wedding.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But did you used to? Was it a thing?
Not really, funny enough.
Oh, so you dated shorter guys?
Yeah, I did.
Did you?
Yeah, I actually did too. Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think... It's more about the personality for me, because there are some tall guys that are a bit too big for their britches. You know,
so
mentally.
I think I did a little
physically
study when I was dating. And yeah, that thing she's saying is kind of true.
That complex thingamajig?
Some of the taller guys, the sense is usually lacking.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not tall and
sadly.
I'm fine.
Well, thank God for people like myself, best man. Who else can I
Yes,
call? We're finished. It's all over. There's no.
Don't worry.
They were probably either too self-absorbed or
exactly.
just something.
There was I thought we were going to touch on that little piece of unfortunate news that happened yesterday with the train and the the Lagos BRT bus?
Yes.
Around PWD yesterday, around 7:30 a.m., there was this really horrific accident. A big shout out to the emergency agencies who all came to the aid of those who needed it yesterday. But we will have more information in our news bulletin coming up.
Here's a piece of advice to you. If you live or commute through any place with a train track, trains are dangerous. They don't stop. They have to plan that ahead of time. So please don't drive over them, and don't expect them to stop like cars do.
Yeah.
That's very sad, and we do hope that people who got injured are being taken care of, and our hearts go out to the families who lost members.
Thanks for joining us. It's time for a news update right here on Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Titilayo Onyiso. Now we begin the news from Lagos State, where 6 persons have been confirmed dead following a train collision with a Lagos State government staff bus along PWD Shogunle area of Lagos. Eyewitnesses say Thursday's tragedy happened because of one man's recklessness. Sarah Ayeku tells us more.
A day like no other turned into a tragic one for members of staff of the Lagos State government in Alausa Secretariat. Gory scenes of passengers waiting for passers-by and emergency responders to help. As they watched in horror, the death toll increased from 2 to 3 in an hour. According to eyewitnesses, the collision happened about 7:30 a.m. on Thursday at the PWD intersection in Ikeja along.
The BRT guy, what do you want to use fastness? Just cross the middle of the God bless you. He doesn't know that this already hold him now. He can't go back, can't go for again now. That it take my way. That's what's happening. This year now, this year going here. This board here, this one is taking to my here. It's not that, it's this year.
Go from here now, reach Oshodi, Ladipo. All this major road, this hook, they don't remove and finish. Sometimes if the train is going there, the train will be shaking. Go there now, you can't see this single hook for this lane. And we call ourselves that we have a government. People are dying.
Reports revealed that the immediate cause of the incident was due to reckless driving on the part of the staff bus driver while trying to beat the train traffic signal before the moving train rammed into the bus. All that's left are the screeching marks on the rail, the shards of glass, dots of blood, and leftovers from the passengers. At the Lagos State Teaching Hospital Ikeja, colleagues, friends and families thronged the surgical emergency ward to see if their loved ones are not part of the 6 now confirmed dead.
They should help us. We know that they are trying, because when I get there this morning, I know all what they did. They attend to people, they did immediately care to them.
The government is assuring residents of Lagos and victims of the bus train accident that safety measures will be installed at various sections of the rail line. Sarah Ayeku, TVC News, Lagos.
A UN official has issued an urgent warning after the interruption of power supply to Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant following fresh Russian strikes. Rafael Grossi told the Board of Governors of the UN's nuclear watchdog in a strongly worded statement that this cannot go on. Ukraine now says the power supply to the plant has been restored. More than 80 Russian missiles were fired at Ukraine in a sustained overnight barrage, the biggest for weeks, with at least 9 people killed. Ukraine's military says it managed to shoot down 34 of these, and that 8 drones were also involved, confirming the assault. Russia said it used Kinzhal hypersonic missiles, a weapon Ukraine says it can't intercept. And that's all we have time for when it comes to the news for this hour. Another update in the next one. We're taking a quick break now and be back with more.
You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. My name is Winfrey Agbalishi, and it's time for us to take some newspaper headlines this morning. We're starting off with The Guardian. We have for the major headline here, poll shift to make cost Nigeria. More than $2.23 billion suffered in 2019. And above that, below the masthead, under the caption Black Thursday, we have 21 die in road crashes in Lagos, Enugu. We have that on page 8 and 9. Right beside that, we have pilot training fee hits 20 million naira as NCAT IAC increased tuitions. We have that on page 18. Right beside that, we have governorship election and lessons of the postponements. We have that on page 12. And right there below the image, we see despite reported positive trend, palm oil industry still struggling. And on the strip below, we have 1 week after Supreme Court ruling, CBN silence stoked confusion. We have that on page 6. And that's all we'll be taking for The Guardian. Moving quickly on to The Punch. And for the major headline here, under the caption, a Lagos train bus crash, we have NRC Lasema blamed driver as federal government orders probe. We have that on page 2 for the riders. We have bus driver reckless, ignored safety warning by railway staff officials. 6 killed, families donate blood as 29 critically injured battle for survival. Lagos suspends political campaigns. Buhari, Tinubu, Atiku, others mourn. And at the top of the papers, to the very left, we have INEC faults judgment for meeting temporary voters card for polls. We have that on page 8. To the side of that, we have NCAA probes Lufthansa over alleged passengers' maltreatment. We have that on page 20. To the right of that, we have visa revocation, court bars CEO from running Seplat. We have that on page 24. And below there, we see an image of the sad incident of the bus train clash. And that's all we're taking for The Punch. Moving quickly on to The Nation. We have here survivors recount moment train slammed into bus. 6 died, 29 critically injured, 50 suffer injuries. Buhari, Tinubu sympathize. Sanwo-Olu visits injured in hospital. Lagos accident distressing, says Buhari. We see that story on page 3. And to the top left of the papers, above the masthead, we have INEC rejects court ruling on temporary voters card use. We have that on page 6. To the side of that, we have APC uncovers plots by fake Nadeco chief to discredit poll. We have that on page 4. 25 killed in Badagry, Enugu, Ogbomoso road crashes. We have that on page 25. And that's all we'll be taking for the newspaper headlines this morning. Stay tuned. So much to come right here on Wake Up Nigeria.
And we are back. Thanks for staying with us. Making her debut on the show this morning is Hilda Bassi. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's so good to have you here.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here as well.
All right, great. I think she brought a piece of herself with her. And of course, it's going to come to life in a bit. This morning, she's making fisherman pepper soup, right?
Fisherman soup?
Okay, fisherman soup, not pepper soup, with rice.
Yes.
Herb
Flavored
rice.
Yes.
Great. Now let's run through the ingredients for the recipe.
Okay, so for the fisherman soup, it's pretty basic. Ideally, you need just fish. I'm just being extra. That's why we still have
You are being extra.
seafood. But then for the sauce, which is like the main base, we just need tatashe, fresh tomatoes, fresh pepper, and onions. And then we need red oil and seasoning cubes. That's it. And then you can season it with curry leaves or uziza leaves or scent leaves. Basically, anyone that you have readily available.
Where does the milk, the coconut milk, come in?
So this goes in the rice, but this isn't compulsory. When you're making flavored herb rice, you can flavor it with anything, garlic, you know, any kind of herbs that you have. So for today, we have, you know, fresh thyme, we have some parsley, we have some onions, just a mix of different things with the coconut milk to just give it an extra boost in flavor.
All right, great. I am pretty stoked about fisherman soup because I've never had fisherman soup before.
Really?
Yes, even when I'm at a restaurant and I sit on the menu, I'm like, no, not today.
Maybe
so I guess today is the day, and I can eventually say, oh yes, or finally say, oh yes. I had fisherman soup that Hilda prepared. Great. So let's get cooking. What are we starting with?
Okay, so
let's put this on.
Okay.
Go ahead. What are we starting with?
So the first thing we're going to do is start with the fisherman soup, and the first thing you want to do is actually bleach the oil. So there are different ways, like they say, there are different ways to kill a cat. So there are different ways to actually do this recipe, but this is how my mother taught me. And one distinct thing about this way is lightly bleaching the oil gives it a particular flavor.
Oh, really?
Like it gives it like a toasted, you know, flavor. So you're not bleaching it all the way like you're making ofada sauce. But just like halfway through that, the oil is clear and it just has that smoky smell.
So I'm guessing you also use the oil to just give a little bit of flavor while you're bleaching, right?
Yes.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So we need to blend this.
Okay.
And, you know, start
bleaching the oil. Guys, if you're just joining us, with me in the kitchen this morning is Hilda Bassi, and we are making, or she's making, actually not me. I'm just here to supervise.
It's a joint effort. It's okay.
On your screen right there are the ingredients, people. She's making fisherman soup and flavored herb white rice. Quite a list of ingredients you have there.
Yeah.
Like you see, this is the
Why a bit
food.
extra?
I mean, this is what a better way to celebrate this National Women's Day, isn't it? Right? You go extra. Now let's talk about other seafood alternatives that are easily accessible.
Yeah.
You know, just so that a lot of other people can have options to work with.
Okay, so in terms of fish, we're using catfish today, and I think that's like the easiest one to get out there, but it's not restrictive. You can actually use any kind of fish that you have readily available. People have made this with Titus fish even.
Yeah.
Where I come from, there's this fish called ikpai.
Ikpai.
Yes, so they use that as well, and you can basically just use any other seafood that you can lay your hands on. There's a debate that snail is not really seafood because it's found on land.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that, but we have snails here, we have some prawns, and we have crabs. So ideally in Nigeria, most times you get like the really small crabs.
Yeah, but these ones are really big. Yes, that's if you went to Port Harcourt to get.
No, so I went to Makoko. So if you go to Makoko, they actually have these seafoods in different sizes, and then there are other variations as well. So, you know, just basically work with what you have. Then we have some, shrimp. Yeah, but if you make this with just fish, it's still just as nice, honestly.
Great.
Just work with what you can afford.
Okay, great. I can't wait for us to, get things started here in the kitchen. We're heating up the pan right now to begin bleaching our palm oil. And we're going to blend our atarudo, our pepper, tomatoes, and our tatashi onions. All of that's really going to be blended in a bit. But hey, we're not leaving you out of what's happening here in the kitchen. Hilda Bass is still here. She's going to start prepping in a bit. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's always a pleasure to see that you guys stay glued until the next hour here for Wake Up Nigeria. Every single day, you guys are just so consistent. Thank you.
We see it as a constant reminder that we're dear to you. You love us. We love you too. And you appreciate our efforts. We know our efforts are not in vain, especially on Fridays, because we all get to unwind over the weekend.
Let's not to mention all the work we put in throughout the entire week to make sure the Friday shows are pumping. Next 45 minutes is going to be nothing short of awesome. Thank you guys for staying. We're just about getting the bar raised just a notch higher. Television should always be like this. The best, only the best, just for you guys. Oh, by the way, I just had a glimpse inside of the kitchen and boy, what I saw, what I can see, those claws, are those crabs?
I actually thought you were talking about the beautiful ladies in the kitchen.
Yes,
crabs.
they are. Mazino, do not come close to this kitchen arena.
Well, I shouldn't come close to the ladies or the food. Which is it? I should stay away from the ladies or the crabs? Which is
it? Jokes. But hey, Hilda's, she's about to cook a storm. You ain't seen nothing yet, so you gotta stay glued. Don't go anywhere, people.
Wow, we can't wait to sink our teeth into that. Do we have a mullet to crack those crab claws?
You could use your strong hands.
Oh, girl, I got them guns, yeah?
Something just happened right now.
And then give me a compliment.
Oh, wow.
I'll take it. I'll take anything I get.
You know what? Let's get on with the show, guys.
Please.
My name is Titilayo Oyiso.
My name is Mazino Strong Arm Appeal.
And then what have you done?
You guys can use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TV, see across all social media platforms to be a part of the show here for a grand breakfast.
You can also watch us live from absolutely anywhere across the world through our mobile app. You can download that for Google Play or iOS. Our content is available also on UHF Channel 49 and GOTV Channel 27.
And please also follow us if you haven't already. Make sure you do. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere we're at TVC Connect. So let's check out what we have for the rest of the hour.
You know, the show would not be complete without some music. So we'll be having a performance very soon. We're going to be joined by up-and-coming artist, A Lot. That's his name.
A corporate world to being on-screen charm. Now, she emerged one to watch after her big break in an African Magic TV series in 2022. We will be joined by Tracy George in just a little bit.
Wow, really, Mazino?
None of us here is Igbo.
Ah. But does anyone understand?
My name is Mr. Francis. He's both Igbo and Old Nollywood. So he will help us out. Mr. Francis, where are you?
But there is something about, connecting with your roots. It's been too long since I've played a movie in a Nigerian language with the family. I think we should probably do a little more of that.
So? I like doing that.
Really?
A whole lot. I like seeing movies in the original languages. In fact, sometimes on Netflix, I change it to the original language.
Okay.
The only drawback there is I can't eat while I'm doing that.
Oh, okay.
So I can't just do movies or watch television without eating. Is that the same with you?
It's called multitasking.
Well, when I'm watching a movie, yes, but
you
not
have
just
to eat,
random television, right? I always like to have something with me.
What's
to
the
snack
fun?
on, or yeah.
Seriously?
Winfrey starves throughout everything. She doesn't want to affect the shape.
Even sometimes I feel like it's becoming a habit. I wouldn't even now the kids have also imbibed it, so I'm trying to stop it. So now I insist they eat on the dining, not on their chair.
Oh, you mean that table? People have in their houses that does nothing?
No. But we actually use our dining table.
We try to.
Right? No, we use.
So where do you eat in your bed?
We eat right there in the living room while we're watching television or stuff.
Yeah, eating in front of the TV it's become a thing, especially since a lot of people watch on their phones or laptops.
Now I'll talk about eating, right? There's several things about eating. You can practice mindfulness while you eat. And it's good to not be distracted when you eat. So it's good to eat and focus on your meal. Focus on the food, the taste, the process of chewing, swallowing. The mind works differently.
And the food doesn't know that.
It's surprised.
Going into your
End of my life, I'm dying.
I was wondering where you were going.
You'll be surprised.
It's worked for her.
That when you give your food attention,
wow,
it gives you attention.
the nutrients coming in are better.
It understands the law of attraction.
Thank you.
Everything mixes down there.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I might have eaten my meat in the kitchen. On the way to the parlor, I've eaten like 3 plantain, and then in the parlor, I just scrape the plate.
I
and
will
then leave
say,
the plate.
if I talk like somebody
Story of a mother.
it's fine.
Yeah, mothers. My wife does that. She's practically had her entire meal before she's serving us.
Yeah.
Honestly, no time.
In any case, thank you for sticking around.
And we are back. Thanks for staying with us. And of course, Winfrey has decided to bring her loveless self to join us here in the kitchen. Because the aroma was getting to her, and she just said, you know what, I gotta be a part of what's happening here in the kitchen.
Yeah,
So
I actually
good to
had
have you
a
here,
lot.
darling.
Thank you.
Yes, we still have Chef Hilda here, and we are making fisherman soup with flavored herb rice. Yes.
Flavored herb. So I've had fisherman soup before. I actually was in Cross River, I think, when I had it.
River State.
No.
Calabar.
Yes, that's where it was. And since then, I've actually not had it because I don't trust anywhere else to make it as good as they did.
Oh, nice.
Do you understand?
Well,
yeah, so.
We'll see. I'm Hilda's going to kill this, definitely. Okay, so Hilda, let's run through the ingredients once again. Tell us where we're at right now.
Okay, so basically everything, the soup is
We need
literally
to-
on its way.
We need to
to enjoy. This is a beautiful view.
Yes,
Let's all
actually.
take
So
it in.
I think I already highlighted that it's important to bleach the oil if you're trying to make this exact recipe. So
Okay.
we did that, we bleached the oil, and then the next thing was we blended the pepper mix, which was tomatoes, fresh pepper, onions, and some
satashi.
satashi.
Okay.
And then we seasoned the pepper on ground.
Okay.
So the next thing I did was to put the pepper mix into the pot, fried it for a bit, and then I went in with the fish, the crabs, and the snails. So the prawns don't take that long to cook, which is why you don't have to put them in just immediately.
Yes.
So as I put everything in, because I have already seasoned it, now all you have to do is just wait and allow the fish, the crabs and the snails to cook in the sauce as well. So as the cooking goes, it's going to get thicker. So this soup is not something you make and you're expecting like a lot in terms of quantity, which is why when you go to restaurants and they make it, they make as you order. So you just make
the little
you know,
one.
quantities. Yeah. So once we allow the fish to cook, the sauce. The cooking time for the sauce is just as long as it takes the fish to cook. So once the fish is ready, the sauce is pretty much ready.
Amazing.
So when the fish is about 85% cooked, I'll go in with the prawns and the shrimps, and then I'll garnish it with some scent leaves.
Okay.
We're good to go.
Now let's talk about the flavored herb rice.
Okay, so I mean, it's really not. so deep. I think what inspired recipes like this is just being tired of eating white rice just plain as they are.
It can be boring.
So, yeah, it gets boring. So you just want a little bit of, flavor.
So what herb are we using?
So we're using some thyme and a little bit, like some fresh thyme and some rosemary. So I pretty much chopped some onions and stir-fried that with canola oil.
Okay.
And, stir-fried the rice as well. So the rice was raw and washed. So I stir-fried it with all the herbs and then a little bit of salt. Then I added the coconut milk, and then now the rice goes in. So the rice is pretty much just cooking.
So
in all
it's just
the herbs.
gonna cook with the coconut milk in
Yes.
it. That looks really good. I haven't had, or I haven't made actually, not had. I haven't made flavored herb rice before. So I think it's something I'm gonna try out this weekend.
You should definitely try
As a
it.
matter of fact, I think you have inspired the
chef in you.
Yeah, the chef in me. So the fisherman's soup.
Yeah.
No, I actually love to cook. You know us now. We cook well.
Actually.
I love to cook. So yeah, the fisherman's soup, I'm definitely going to cook it. I've never made it before. I've never tasted it before.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to taste it now for the first time, and then I think it's something I'll try out
fascinating
over
to
the
me that
weekend.
you're from, like, the
rivers areas, and I haven't had fisherman's soup, right? I know. But quickly, yes, so if you're just joining us, people, here with me is Hilda, and of course, Winfrey. But yeah, Hilda is the chef, just in case you didn't know. And yeah, she's making fisherman's soup and flavored herb rice. On your screen right now, in a bit, all the ingredients, if you missed out on them earlier on. I know it's quite a list, but hey, you can also make do with whatever seafoods that are easily accessible to you. Right.
So tell me about the giant seafood. Like, why are they so big? And where did you get them from?
Makoko. But you can, yeah, I think there are vendors on Instagram and just in different. You can get them from supermarkets, but they're a lot more expensive. I'm extra. I feel like where I come from, we believe that if you're going to serve someone, you need to.
Where do you come from? Oh,
so
that's why this one is going on.
Back into it. So that's why
we put our backs into it, literally.
We want the crabs, we want the big ones, we want the fish, we want the big everything.
It's either we either go big or we go home. Right. Now, quickly, let's talk about the cookathon, because I know you have that coming on later on in April, I think so. Yeah, quickly. Run through that for us. What's it about?
So it's something I've been working on, or I've been working on doing for the past 5 years. It's never actually been done in Nigeria. So basically, I intend to set a record in Nigeria while trying to break an existing world record.
No, okay.
And simply put, I'm going to be cooking non-stop. Goal is to cook non-stop for 4 days, in hours. For 96
Please,
hours.
are you having people who are going to be eating this food?
Oh, yeah, so it's a whole event. It's open, it's open.
4 days.
People would come in, try out the foods, give their reviews and all. But the start of the event is just basically me being there and doing all the cooking.
And you're going to cook like a wide
range of stuff. So it's almost like an extension of my restaurant, because I own a fast food restaurant in the heart of Lekki Phase 1. And obviously, when you come there are multiple things readily available for you to just pick what you want, order, and eat or take it to go. So it's basically going to be like an extension of that. I'm going to be making pretty much every single thing I sell at the restaurant, and also more, because there's so much more I can make, but there's a limit to what I can put on display.
Wow. I can't wait. I can't wait for the cookathon. It sounds very, very exciting. And well done.
Thank you.
Well done. All right, people, we're about to go on a quick break. The Wake Up Nigeria show continues in a bit. Stay with us.
I don't understand. You stand there and say, big girl, pretty girl, fine girl. You big person. Are you running mad in your family? Do you think I do a 9 to 5 to settle your lazy hands? Look. Oga, look. I already have enough. Enough of things making sure my life is difficult. Which includes me jumping on a public bus in this pandemic. So if I ask you for
Wow. Yes, and of course from a work From working in the corporate world to being an on-screen charm, she definitely emerged. One to watch after her big break in an African Magic TV series in 2020. We're definitely joined by the gorgeous and super talented Tracy George.
Yes, so we had already started gisting before you came to us on that monologue. That wasn't from a movie, it was from a monologue.
Yes.
Do you do that a lot?
We have to stay consistent. Because out of sight in my industry is out of mind. There's a lot of talent budding, and you don't want to be forgotten. So you need to constantly put it. I think that was written by a director now, a certain Jide Oyegbule, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a monologue he wrote for me.
No, okay, amazing. So, so while that was playing, you had some reaction. So is that how you actually feel every time you actually hear yourself or see yourself on screen?
So I find it funny when people say they don't like watching themselves. I enjoy watching myself because, I don't know, this might sound somehow. I never replicate anything I do. If I do something on a set, I don't remember. I don't know how to replicate it.
Oh, okay.
So when people go like, oh, wow, it was so amazing, I'm like, let me see.
Let me see.
I'm equally trying to learn, you know?
Yeah.
So I find it very amazing watching myself. It's refreshing.
No, it's refreshing.
But you've been at this for a minute, though. You know, because we don't want to expose our age in this industry. But I remember you. We used to queue up and wait for castings hour after hour in the sun, in the rain, and so you always loved being in front of the camera.
Yes.
Right? But at what point did you say, you know what, let me go into acting?
First, I've always loved talking. If anyone who knows me knows, if I'm comfortable with you, I enjoy talking because that's how I express myself. That's how you can tell how my inner child comes to play, you know. So I was working a 9 to 5 and I just got tired. I think it was the fact that they gave me an accounting job to do. and I'm sorry, I don't like accounting. The only thing I like about accounting is counting my money. That's the only thing I understand. You know, and I wanted to do the job, but they were not willing to train me, and if I falter, I'll get fined. So I said, you know what? It's time.
And then you just decided, you know what?
At the time, I think Rave TV was auditioning for a reality TV show. I quit, I joined. I didn't join because I wanted to win. I joined because I didn't want to stay fallow. I just wanted to use that medium to be among fellow creatives and also think about where I wanted to go, what route, you know, and all. And when it was time, man, I just moved.
You just moved.
I know when to move.
You know when to move. That's very, very key in life, believe me. There's a whole lot of things happening. You need to know what time to literally jump the bus and just move on. So what has the journey been like for you since then?
Challenging, one word.
Okay.
There's always a milestone to cross. There's always... I started out doing monologues, you know. It started out with going for auditions, and I realized, nah, when I say this audition, I know how I walk. Then I started with monologues, and then I realized I get bored with monologues, sitting in front of the camera. It's tiring. What more? So there's always something to do, and every time I'm surrounded by people, by a lot of creatives who are constantly training themselves, because it's an unending career. You keep on training, you keep on learning, you experience, you travel, for those who are privileged enough to go to do so. And you want to tap from those who have gone, you know, things they've garnered, so you can add to your arsenal and also build. So it's been challenging. There's always something to cross. I'm at the point in my life now, or in my career now, where I can't play small. I said to a writer, can I get a script that would take me into therapy after I'm done? Because there are actually people who are like that, the life I want to live or the character I want to exhibit, who are living that life. So why can't I play it? So that's the block I'm in.
Speaking of scripts like that, Fumilayo Ransom Kuti, that's all I'm going to say. Talking about roles that draw people out. Talk to us about that particular setup.
I was honored to play one of the characters, Mrs. Brown, on the film, it was challenging because I'm not Yoruba. And I needed to be, I mean, Mommy Bolanle saw me, and I think I'm a member of Wimbase as well. So I started following her from my Wimbase days, you know, and then I auditioned, and she called me and spoke to me, and then one day she said, Tracy, can you come to Abeokuta? And I came. I was nervous because I've never been in a train, in Nigerian train. My first train was in South Africa. So going to Abeokuta where nobody knows me, I don't know the language, nothing. It was challenging, but it was also a blessing because I got to see plenty adire. And a lot of people to work alongside. It was a blessing.
Oh, who did you work with on the set?
Omomi Dada, Auntie Kende Bankole, Adunia Day, what was the name? Jide Koshoko,
amazing.
Mommy Joke Silva, it's a lot.
I can imagine.
You sound so excited about it.
Yes. Yes, of course. Okay, so now we're seeing where we are now in the Nigerian movie industry, seeing how fast Nigerian movies are literally being, well, I say propagated. I'm also talking about streaming platforms and all of that. For you, where would you say you fitting in that space? Or where would you say you want to fit in that space?
You mean as regards television or?
Film, television, media, everything.
I think
Nollywood generally.
Television for me.
Okay.
TV over movies?
TV, aside the fact that it pays more.
Yeah. Nice.
But it gives you enough screen time. And you also get to work with people who have been there before you. You can hone your craft more and unlearn certain things. You know, so television, I'm looking to stage. I have not gotten in yet.
Okay.
But I cannot wait to do stage because stage is larger than life. For TV, we are boxed. You can't overexpress. But for stage, I can say my AWO in ways that nobody has ever said it.
Wow.
You know, and you would feel it when I say it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think TV for me, because it gives me, because where I'm at, I need screen time. I need you to see that I can do more and I can offer more.
Yeah.
You know, so series.
Amazing. It's been great talking to you.
I'm
so
hearing
far.
the director saying, we have something we want to show, right?
Yeah, no, we're actually taking a break now. And then, of course, we'll come back to the games and hopefully you'll be here with us.
And you're welcome. It's a Feel Good Friday. And of course, I'm going to need help here. It's game day. Thank you very much. Welcome. Finally, we get to do the games for a Friday. It's been so long since we've been postponing it. So today we decided that we're definitely doing it. Tracy, you're welcome. I'm the games master.
I'm nervous.
Why? Don't be. Don't worry. I'll be good to you. It's all right. So, Tracy, we're going to be playing something called the emoji game. It's very easy.
Okay.
Absolutely easy. On that screen right there, we're going to be displaying a set of emojis. And then you guys will take turns in telling us what they are, either movies, foods, countries, or whatever. We're going to start with you, and then we'll keep score as we go. I'll give you a simple one. Now, if our little minions inside of the studio will please give us our very first emoji, and Tracy's going to be going off. This is Guess the Movie. Tracy, what movie is this?
Titanic.
See, I told you, easy. It gets harder. It gets harder. Don't answer for anybody. Your turn will come. Titi, your turn. What is... Let's see the next one. Titi, what is this? Let's go. Let's have it. Guess the movie.
Aladdin.
All right. Don't worry, you're feeling yourselves now. Don't worry. It's okay. You're correct. It is Aladdin indeed. Now, it's your turn, Winfried. What is this? What is this? What do we have now? Guess the movie. If you don't get it,
Princess and the Frog.
No. Is she correct? Is she
but
correct?
that's the name of the movie.
Yeah, you are correct. You are correct.
I didn't even know that was a movie. I didn't even know that was a movie.
It is a little known fact that Ellen likes to feel like she's a champion in this game. So I'm hoping that we give her a very easy one to start with.
I literally didn't know that was the name of a movie.
Please, guess the movie.
Poker Face.
No! He's okay. One answer only.
No problem.
Wow, what a case of Schadenfreude. I feel so happy that you got that one wrong. So you all have 1 point, except you. Woo! Tracy, let's go. What is this? It's gonna get better. You guys are gonna love
What
this.
category?
Damn.
What category?
Guess the movie. Nobody tell her.
No, it can't be
I know
Shazam.
this
No,
one.
no.
Come on, girl.
I think I know this.
Oh.
Your time is going.
Come on.
5,
It is not.
4,
Owls,
3,
wands,
2,
I don't know it.
1.
Owls,
Moving on.
wands, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Is she correct? Is she correct? Is she correct? Yes. Congratulations. 1, 2, 1, 0.
Are you serious? The
The
scar.
scar.
The scar on his face.
Yeah.
That was like a thunder strike.
Is it both?
Who even gave him that star save?
Voldemort.
Voldemort, yeah.
Thank you, Tracy.
Eva, sorry.
Now you're
I
walking.
haven't seen Harry Potter, so.
Okay, Winfred,
Oh, really?
your turn.
Me.
Yes,
What is this? Are we doing a movie again? Is it a movie? Guess the
guess
country.
Very easy. Very easy.
Hey, I don't know this
Girl.
one. I don't know.
Girl.
I don't know.
5,
Can I take it?
4, 3,
Two.
2, 1. Ellen.
Cuba.
Oh,
Is she correct?
yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Is she correct?
Please
Yeah.
let it be Cuba.
Cuba. Thank you very much.
I might even
1,
see
2,
that
1,
Neither
1.
I thought die side.
Tracy, are you ready for another one?
Who, me? I
Yes.
thought she's
No,
going.
it wasn't you. Tracy, try now. Don't worry, you're gonna get this. Let's give Tracy. Tracy, guess the word.
Guess the word. Say it.
City.
No, just say it. Say what you're saying.
Just
Just say what you're saying.
5.
Sunlight.
Yes.
Yes.
That's it.
Is she correct? 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 Is she correct?
It has to
Yes,
get
it is. You're good. You're good. That's 2, 2, 1, 1. Let's go harder now.
This game
Let's
is
go
good.
harder now. Can we go somewhere in the middle? Some of those real good
Am
ones.
I allowed to leave this game?
No, you're doing well now. You guys, you got 2, 2, 1, 1.
Yeah.
Now for Winfrey, let's give Winfrey something good.
You skipped
What
Titi
happened,
now.
Titi?
I don't understand.
Oh, sorry, Titi, sorry. Titi, what is this? What is this?
Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger.
Huh?
I don't understand this.
Is that it?
This game is
Is it correct?
Oh, Lord.
Correct. Minions, can we get some hard-hitting ones? Hard-hitting ones. That's 2, 3, 1, 1. Winfrey, I hope you get a very good one, Winfrey.
Who's getting 3?
Winfrey, hang on a second. Titi's got 3 already.
How?
Now, Winfrey,
I'm dynamite.
guess the movie.
Oh my God.
It's not that hard.
Sugar.
It's not sugar. It's not the same.
I want to say it.
Winfrey, 5, 4, 3,
No.
2,
Nothing.
1. It's not Shark Tale. Don't worry.
No.
The one with Jada Smith.
Hey, which one is it?
Kung Fu something.
Hey, Panda.
Karate
None of you got it. None of you got it.
Get it.
You missed it. Was you telling you missed
I
it?
said
This game is very
No, that's the name, not the name of the actor. Yeah, I know. Wait.
I don't know.
Tracy, we're
No,
back
no,
to
but
you.
that was her.
How is
You
it
took
so,
it.
It's so
She
quick
didn't
to
take
come
it.
I
back.
didn't take it.
No, just
I didn't
keep
take
on
it.
going.
All right.
I didn't take it.
Well, okay,
Guess
go.
the
What is it?
movie.
It's too easy.
Guess the movie.
Yeah, guess the movie.
Man, LinkedIn,
Man, LinkedIn,
and Black Circle.
Man in a hole.
Men in Black.
Oh, Man in Black. She actually
It
got
wasn't your turn, but you got it.
I think we should actually just do that, actually.
Okay, you want to do random?
Everybody just
You want to do random?
Yeah.
All right, let's go random. Quick fire. Let's go random. Give us the next one. There's some very fun ones I want
Man
to
in
see.
Black, that's actually.
Let's go random. What is this?
Black Panther.
Titi, you're good. Is she correct?
But
Is
the
she correct?
Panther is black.
They say it's Harry Potter.
Okay. That's the last one. All right. Give us another one. They're going random now. Quick fire. Give us another one. Quick fire.
Let's see.
Quick fire. Quick fire. Quick fire. Quick fire. I hope it's the one I
game
hope
is not
that's
gaming.
coming.
It's not gaming at all. This is the
Okay.
most
Hang on. You guys,
inaccurate
you guys are gonna
RPG
love this
game
one.
I've ever played.
You guys are
I
gonna.
have a question.
Totally.
What is the
accurate.
question?
Please. Why is it that amongst everybody here, you are not answering anyone?
Wow, you're on fire.
I'm the one that even designed it.
He designed the
I know
questions,
everything,
no
so there's no
answers.
worry. Let's get something. What do we have? Which one do we have? So the ladies.
Guess the food.
Guess the food. Popcorn.
Oh.
There's flour.
Corn
there.
flour. What's the flour there?
Corn
Corn
Flour. Is that flour?
Corn
Or
flour.
ice?
Corn.
Is that
cornstarch.
flour or ice?
No, that's not ice cream.
Corn
That's,
flour.
that's
Ice cream.
Corn flakes.
Corn flakes.
You don't know what flakes
That's a flake of snow, actually. That's a flake of snow.
Snowflakes.
At least I was going to say, what's
You've never seen snow before? You've not seen snow before?
That's flakes like that.
That's flakes now. Okay, one last one. When I was in Canada,
Yeah,
the flakes,
you are the one losing.
when they are falling, we used to see them like that.
And then he has it hot for you.
Okay, can we get a hard one?
But you're the one losing
The one with the fuel, the one with the fuel thingamajig. Can you find that one? Has anybody found that one? Minions.
Wow.
Where are elves?
You won't find
Home Alone.
It's too easy now. There's another one. There's another one.
get that one. Funny
Help us. There's another one there. I hope we can find that one. There's another one there. Check. You're gonna see it. It was specially designed for the ladies.
Pirates
of the Caribbean. Shame on you.
Wow.
Next time, there's one country I wanted them to guess. Minion Olamide.
Bring it on.
There's one country I wanted them to guess. It has a fueling station that's crossed out like this.
Madagascar.
We don't have time, but I'll show it to you guys before the end of the show. All right, we promise? So, tell you what we're going to do. Let's check out some of Tracy's very interesting bits from movies, and then we'll be back inside the kitchen to give you something to eat.
Yeah. All right.
Grand, we'll be back.
Oh, Jama, in my house. Oh my God. It's so nice to see you. Oh, Jama. Kiki. You can never change. How can I change now? When you told me you're coming to my house, I say it's a lie. But now that I say it with my eyes, I know where you didn't kid me. Now wait, tell me. What's that your favorite soup in that your hometown again? Jama, I want to buy yam for you. No, it's my shadow. Come and meet my husband. Hey! Oh my God. My goodness. Daddy, welcome, sir. You're fine, no. You look so nice. Now, Adibi, when you are like 5x6 photo, look at the frame, look at your eyes, the complexion. Go, Chama, you carry high school market. Can't be Yoruba any money for modular soldier. You try. You look nice, sir. You look so awesome. So now let me tell you one secret too. When we were in school, this Chama you are looking at, if a man didn't reach like this for her, she will not answer the toast. Wait, Chama, let me tell him now. Let him know. As you're looking at her like this, any short smash, you to spit on their head. Kiki! You're so conservative for my leg, you know. Let me tell him, let us both very, very well. That time in school, she was hot. Like you used to chase her up and down. Skinny. I want you for it like, whoa. What's going on here?
Kiki, that's not my husband.
Where's your husband? I don't understand.
That's my husband.
Back outside,
Kiki, this is my husband.
Yes. You want to mean that I'm a prankster? Don't even you want to be pranking me. What do you mean? Who allowed this one enter this place? You can see. Wait. You know I don't collect nonsense. You will see adults, tall people will be having a conversation. You will be rude. You will interrupt. You will not be decent. In short, ill manner. I know you are short, but in short, ill manner. What type of behavior is that? What is it?
Kiki,
what?
This is my husband.
This is your husband. Your husband. God damn it. You signal me now. You didn't signal me now. Please, I just want to ask a question, please. I hope he's not short-fused.
Kiki.
Hey!
Wow. Goodness me, I didn't see that ending coming.
I did not. Welcome to the kitchen, Tracy.
Thank you.
This is Chef Hilda Bassi.
Hi, Tracy. Nice to meet you.
Oh, wow.
And this morning she's made for you flavored herb rice with fisherman soup.
Yes, sir. You need to
I told you that we're about to earn with food.
I'm not surprised.
It's Hilda Bassi.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at the crab, catfish, snail.
Food you can think about is in there.
Oh, goodness me.
Are you ready? Tracy,
ready?
Are you ready?
I have a question. Where do we start from?
From the beginning.
Anywhere.
Start from here.
You start from the beginning.
In the beginning.
All right. Go ahead.
Wow, that's a lot.
So,
I feel your
figure out
pain.
where you're going to start from. Make up your mind.
Maybe you can start by taking out the crab.
Okay.
And then 1 prawn, so you can see space.
Can I use my hand? Yeah, sure. Oh, look at that. Oh. It's still breakfast TV, darling. It's still breakfast TV.
Go on.
1 prawn. All right. 1 prawn. Hope it's not going to fall down. Okay.
Oh, man, you guys are making me hungry
So now
just
you
looking
can
at your phone. I want.
That looks good here.
So Mazino is being very well behaved over there.
Tracy,
Mazino,
if you-
hope you're watching, eh?
I don't want to watch.
For the game you gave me,
I don't want to watch. I want to be
And
there
this is
where
your
you are.
reward, actually, because you did so well with the game.
You actually did do.
Don't mind them. Whenever I don't win in the game, they always remind me.
Titi, this reminds me of.
Please,
He prepares the table before me.
Yeah, please enjoy. Let us know what you think. Yeah.
Try it out.
Quickly. Love it, like
Amazing.
it. Oh, great. Well done.
So we're talking about.
Yeah. All right, people, to all our guests, thank you so much for being on the show today. Till Monday.
Yes, sir. We love you.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, it's fine.